Dear students, I am T. Ruchika, lecturer maths at Swami Vivekanand Government Excellent English Medium School, Jagdalpur. I am here again to share a new topic with you all, that is coordinate geometry, which is the sixth chapter of Unit 2 in CG board syllabus. In this chapter, we are going to see the following points: introduction of coordinate geometry, Cartesian system, and how points are used in graph. So before starting the topic, let's see how this coordinate geometry is useful to us in our daily life. We have seen football ground, tennis court, cricket ground, cinema theatre, garden, field, etc. Here in these places, positions are allocated by coordinate geometry very easily. Let's see how. Here we are seeing an image of football ground on the screen. Players are made to stand on their respective places. If we draw two lines horizontally and vertically in the middle of this ground, then we can tell the exact position of each and every player correctly. Now, as we have to know the exact position of a player, we divide the ground horizontally and vertically in four parts. The vertical line is y-axis and the horizontal line is x-axis. The yellow line shown on the screen shows the distance of the player from y-axis, and now another yellow line shown is the distance of the player from x-axis. In the same way, we can see the exact distance of the player from x-axis and y-axis for other players also, and that is known as the position of the player on the ground. These two axes, which divide the ground or the plane into four equal parts, intersect each other at a point known as origin, and its coordinates are 0, 0. The vertical line is y-axis and the horizontal line is x-axis, and both x as well as y-axis have positive and negative branches, as we see in the number line. The distance from the x and y axis are called the coordinates of any point. Any point is represented by x, y. At first we write x coordinate and then y coordinate. Let's see another example. Let us assume it as a garden of fruits. Here, the fruit plants are standing in vertical as well as horizontal lines as shown in the figure. The vertical lines are called as columns, whereas the horizontal lines are known as rows. We know the number line we have studied in 9th class. Same here also. We'll mark the middle line as 0. Right hand side the numbers +1, +2, +3 are marked, and left hand side the numbers -1, -2, -3 are marked. In this picture or graph, we have to find the positions of different plants. Here L shows lemon tree, O is for orange tree, P is for papaya tree, and M is for mango tree. Now, the position of the plants is to be described in terms of rows and columns. For this, we'll divide the garden with two vertical and horizontal lines like this, as we have done in previous example. The horizontal line is x-axis and the vertical line is y-axis. Here at first we'll find the position of L1, that is lemon tree. Here we can see that L1 is in column +1. So we'll mark +1 column. And when we see rows, it is in +3 row. So we'll mark it as +3 row. This is the position of the lemon tree and it is represented as L1 1, 3 in the brackets. Let's take another example, O2. We can see that O2, that is orange tree, is placed on the y-axis. So here column is 0 and row is -2. So the position of O2 is O2 0, -2 inside the brackets. Similarly, we can find out the positions of other plants, other papaya, mango trees also. With the help of these two examples, we knew that the position of any object kept on a plane can be decided by using two mutually perpendicular lines on the plane. Using this concept, we came to know about a very important branch of mathematics, that is coordinate geometry. The method of identifying the position of any point or object on a plane is known as Cartesian system. Now, it's a graph. We have used two mutually perpendicular lines known as x-axis and y-axis. The intersection point of both the axes is known as origin. Here, OX and OY are positive, whereas OX dash and OY dash are negative. These two axes are dividing the plane into four equal parts known as quadrant. The quadrants are named as first quadrant, second, third and fourth quadrant. They are marked in anti-clockwise direction from OX. In first quadrant, all the points will have positive x and positive y. As it is covered with OX and OY, they both are positive branches. In second quadrant, all the points will have negative x and positive y. As it is clear from the figure, the quadrant is made by OX dash, which is negative, and OY, which is positive. Similarly, for the third quadrant, OX dash is negative and OY dash is negative. So we'll have negative x and negative y here. And for the fourth quadrant, plus and minus, that is positive x-axis and negative y-axis. The plane shown on the graph is known as Cartesian plane or coordinate plane or xy plane, and the axes are known as coordinate axis. Now we have a graph on the screen and we have to allocate these points on the graph or on the plane. The 2 points are 2, 3 and -2, -2. First of all, 2, 3 we'll see. 2 is positive x and 3 is positive y. So we'll draw two straight lines from 2 and 3, and the point of intersection of these two lines will give the point 2, 3. Similarly, for -2, -2, that is minus x-axis will have -2 and minus y-axis will have -2. And again we'll draw two straight lines from them, and the point of intersection will give us -2, -2. Here we can see the first point 2, 3 is in first quadrant, whereas -2, -2, the second point is in the third quadrant. I have given some questions for practice. You have to represent these points 5, 7, -2, 5, 2, -2, -4, -5, 0, 4, -4, 0 and 0, -2 on the graph. See, you can see the last 3 points are having 0, 4, -4, 0 and 0, -2. That means either x or y coordinate is 0. That means these points will come on the axis. And the second question is, you have to tell the coordinates of 3 points which are situated on x-axis and 3 points which are situated on y-axis. In the next period or in the next video, we shall discuss to find the distance between 2 points, to find slope or gradient of a line or interval, and we'll discuss the equation of a line. This is my YouTube channel, The Tenities. Please like and subscribe this channel and also press the bell icon to get the notification of my further videos. Thank you.